member of the Visible Banking team. Since 2007, we've championed and curated social media and digital innovations in financial services. Did you know our team are now tracking well over 3,000 social media assets in 80 plus countries? In this video series, we aim to review a wide range of iOS apps from banks, insurance, and financial service firms with a key focus on customers' perception and brand opportunity. Today's app we're taking a look at is CommBank Property Guide. This is by RP Data, and this is a free app that essentially is smarter property insights. Its key features include that of augmented reality maps, which is a really cool service here, and you get a RP automated value guide that provides estimating price on more than 80% of properties in Australia. So this is limited to that of Australia properties, but you get to get all the data in this one application. So you can see here, you can look for properties very simply, and you can see it's made by that, again, it's a CommBank app, the Commonwealth Bank in Australia. You can see here, you can do a map search if I'm looking for a property, so I can tell it to use my current location if I want to. I can filter out properties at the top here. It has this nice little listing here. So for example, if I want it with for sale or sold ones, I can just zoom in to see certain properties and it would pop up on the map. Now I can go into a list view if I want to just get a list view. I can get into my favorites here, so I can easily just set up a favorites and all that stuff. So it's a nice little map search. You can see the list search, as I mentioned. These are just quick buttons that jump to it. And you also have what's called a camera view. So this basically jumps into your camera, and what this does is you go in the top right, it says tap on question marks to discover what this app can do. So I can tap on this, for example. It says position the sale button in the crosshairs and tap for more information. So basically, if you find a sale button anywhere, you can kind of use this camera app to search for that property and get the detailed information if it's integrated into the app here. You can see auction results, for example. This shows auction results for certain houses that may be in the auction, up for auction, I should say. You also have suburban sites. You have calculator and resources. These are cool little tools that you can use and resources that you can use to help you out if you're looking to get a house. And stuff from financing, payment offerings, home buying guide, all that good stuff. And of course, you have a contact a lender button. Now, again, just going to list search here, you can just filter stuff. You can click refine to see for sale ones, sold, to narrow it down. So let me go back here, sorry. You can go over here to list search, map view, all of that good stuff. Now, you can see here, in this case, the map view isn't cooperating. Now, this is the thing. You have issues if you're not in Australia. Most of these apps tend to work outside of location. So the only thing is here, if it finds your GPS data isn't within Australia, it doesn't give you the map view, which is a really big bummer. It doesn't search properties if you're outside. So let's say you're not in Australia and your GPS data is outside of Australia, it won't let you view the records. Again, the same goes for if you are just trying to browse a home for somebody outside of Australia. You can't do it. It doesn't work, essentially, in that sort of map view. So you can see your property data is only available in Australia. So that's the big con I have about this app. It's developed by the Commonwealth Bank, and it's an interesting idea, again, to see banks do these. But the interface, in my opinion, it's a little bit too clunky. There's a lot of stuff going on here in the homepage where I think they could have easily integrated a lot of these things into this homepage just right here. They could have made smaller buttons, or not as many buttons on this. There's a lot of text. There's a lot of kind of advertisements here. But overall, if I was to rate it, I'm only going to give it a 3 out of 10, to be honest. It's an interesting app, and it's an interesting spin at banks. Taking into the app space with these property guide, trying to help people find property. And I'm sure if you're in Australia, it is, an awesome app and it works much more better. But at the overall app design and just at the potential of, or at the expense of them cutting customers who aren't in Australia physically, that's a big, I think in my book, it's a big con on the application itself. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's interesting to see these banks like Commonwealth take on a spin onto these apps? Do you think more banks should do it? Love to hear your feedback, because as always, your feedback is always welcome, and we would love to hear what you guys have to say. Do you guys have any apps to recommend? What do you guys think? Leave them in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to check out our site over at visiblebanking.com. You can follow us on Twitter also at visible_banking. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, we invite you to like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. Again, visiblebanking.com to learn how to excel in digital engagement and achieve social media ROI. Thanks guys for watching.